Hello.
Remy, say hi. Hi.
Hi.
We're in Remy's room. Hi, bud. He's very interested. So we just wanted to say thank you to everybody. That you guys have been amazing and helping us, helping Remy, helping our kids, and helping just our family as a whole. And so we just wanted to say a big thank you to all that have sent diapers, gift cards, food, toys for the kids, things, everything. You guys have been amazing. And so we want to do a little video update just saying thank you, and just kind of give y'all just another little recap of what's going on. We're gonna start doing a few more videos because everyone loves the videos apparently, and loves to see Remy. And so we thought it'd be fun to do some videos and just give y'all a little update. So today was a normal day.
Yeah, today was a fairly normal day, and a normal day looks like there's some things that are really good, and a normal day also looks like, you know, there's some challenges. And you know, Remy's little tummy has been hurting for off and on, you know, for quite a while. But you know, sometimes you have to we have to talk to our team and we say, is this because of heart failure or is this because he's a baby? And so I think what he's experiencing right now is a little bit just baby, you know, just some baby tummy troubles. Yeah.
And we got new shirts. I forgot to show you. A new creation. This is like my favorite one right now. But we did that. So, but otherwise, other than that, we met with our transplant team this morning, and that was great. Just kind of going over all the details and how Remy's looking. And a lot of you say the same thing, like that I always think is, he looks so good, he looks so great. How can he be so sick? And I struggled with that for a long time because a lot of people would come in and go, he looks so good. But what was going on the inside? So I did reply to a couple of you saying that our pediatric cardiologist that works only on transplant and heart failure, he showed me and walked me through the echocardiogram to show me what it's supposed to look like and what Remy's looks like. And to see that damage myself was when I started to become on board with the whole transplant idea, because I was like, okay, that looks, I mean, even he, you know, or Everett was seeing, you know, isn't that 60% of his area not working? And he said, or more. And so it's just, it's tough because sometimes he does look so good, but he's on a lot of support. So all the things that are hooked up to him are helping his heart squeeze and pump that blood through his body. He's on continuous feeds. He's not eating himself. We're feeding him 10 calories more per milliliter than a normal baby to get him to gain some weight. And he's almost at 8 pounds, which is great. So yeah. But yeah, that's it. It was a great meeting.
And I thought something else that was brought up in today's meeting was how, you know, the goal is going into transplant that you really want them to look good. You want them to have gained weight, have good color, be strong, and so on. It's kind of like as opposed to kind of limping across the finish line or something, because those babies don't transplant very well. So we're really fortunate. Crazy. I know. We're really fortunate right now that he's looking good and he's doing, you know, relatively well, and the scary part is that everything can change in just absolutely minutes and no notice whatsoever. When
we did trial down off that big medicine, he looked pretty good for a day or so, but there was some big markers on his blood work and everything that were showing that each area of his, like his liver, his kidneys, all his systems were starting to fail. But the scariest part was when it seems to be that with a cardiac baby and heart failure, the #1 issue they have is eating, digesting feeds, gaining weight. And so what we thought was just tummy issue was actually like the heart failure. And so he started vomiting to the point where he couldn't breathe. That's when he stopped breathing. They almost had to grab all the emergency bags, you know, just in case of a coding event. They were talking about going to the ICU again. So just him spitting up or vomiting like a normal baby would almost cost him his life. And so that's something that we saw, and the next morning we were immediately back on that medicine because he was crashing, you know, from each organ area, but then we saw some of those physical responses, and that was before it even got worse. So yeah, but overall he hasn't been that sleepy today, so we're hoping he sleeps. Of course, he's gonna like the angelic for y'all. I
know he needs this nap. He also just had a big poo, so
yeah, that was exciting.
Good. Yeah, that's you know, we're high-fiving each other for that, you know. Let's do it again. But
there's a whole new perspective on life when you go through this, because nothing is a negative.
A lot of people ask me, you know, how's Remy doing, and I say stable. He's stable, and that's a really good word for us. And you know, I don't really answer it in he's doing well or he's not well or something, because you know, that changes so frequently, and it's a very fluid kind of a concept. So Remy is stable, and this is good.
Yeah.
But we know we're not out of any woods or anything like that, and
we can't sit on this medicine forever. They also, all those IVs in the line that you see, it goes into his arm all the way up into his heart, which is really scary. But that can't be in there for long. Like our doctor says, you know, the body isn't like plastic in the body. They said it's a site for infection, so we really want to pray against those things, and also just see the heart offer as soon as possible so that he can start recovering. And you know, because he can't sit on his medicine forever, and he also can't live without it. And so we're in a waiting game, but thankfully he looks like this while we're waiting. He's not intubated. But they would call, you know, they would say he's on life support because he can't live without all of these things. It's just not equipment life support like the ventilator and ECMO. So it's nice that we can hold him and do things like a bath and be normal. So
yeah, we don't have much room. We
don't have much.
His bed is right here, and we have about as far as these cables will go. And that's about it. But we're not complaining, because at the end of the day, look at this little boy. Right now, thank goodness he's sleeping. But but he's strong. He's fighting. He's hanging in there, and gaining weight is important, and he's gaining just a little bit of weight, not much. So, but just enough to be in the right direction. So. Yeah. That on? I think. You come in. Come on in.
Oh, it's Krista!
Hey, it's speech therapy time.
We gotta go. Krista's here. She's one of our favorites. Can I say your name on camera?
Yeah.
Okay. Bye, guys.